a travel story. I don't know why I like traveling to the same places over and over again. I even started writing most of my travel stories during such trips. I feel like I don't have the right to confess about a country that I don't know that well, that I have only visited once or stayed for a short time. If it's been a while without traveling to such a destination, I feel the necessity to get back, as if I left something unfinished, something uncompleted, and I feel the need to return and finish it. This goes beyond the fun and desire to travel. It's more like a necessity. Everybody gets excited about a new trip which carries you away by the desire to visit and discover new places. But have you ever experienced the miracle of rediscovering the same place over and over again? Revisiting the same place, especially in different seasons, seems like traveling in time to experience new sensations that the same place gives you by presenting to you with different perspectives to the same reality. Ohrid is not the first place I have visited, but it's the place I have visited most often and stayed the longest. Otherwise, Ohrid for me is like a second home, because home is not a place limited in time and space. Home is where you feel at home, where you don't need to apologize for being yourself, where your soul feels belonging. Home is that place where you don't have to give up much to be accepted by others. Or like an old friend to whom you always long to return and to discover that time has not passed at all, that everything has remained wonderfully as you left it. He prepares the bed and welcomes you with all the simplicity that characterizes him. He doesn't ask too many questions. He doesn't annoy you with complaints or criticism. He neither has any expectations from you, nor you from him. You can't be too attached to him, knowing that very soon you will say goodbye again until who knows when. Ohri smells of longing, the same pine scent that reminds me of the scent of my hometown. Poetic nights on the top of the hill, noisy evenings in the city area, typically cobblestones of the Balkan bazaars. The smell of fish from the lake, the smell of a boat ride. Yes, this too has its own smell that it can't be explained, but experience it. There is no specific season to visit it. Ohrid also has its own season. It is known that spring and summer are the ideal time of the year, but Ohrid will be happy if we knock on its cobblestones during other periods of the year as well. This small lakeside town manages to turn even the most untalented one into a true poet. Because the lake, unlike the sea, is calmer, without drama, and without many complexities. The waves crash in heartbeat rhythm and are not as terrifying and devouring as the sea. It is sad that people take from the nature where they live, and the residents here are a true embodiment of this calm and gentle nature. Arriving at Avtobuska Stanica, one of the first local words I have learned many years ago, we take a taxi searching unconsciously for any driver with Albanian features, even though the first word that came out of my mouth instinctively is Macedonian. The taxi driver answers back, then says a word in Turkish, as if to test if our linguistic knowledge matched for an easier communication. Later, as he listens to us speak Albanian, he cheers enthusiastically. "Oh, you belong to Albania?" This is a question that pleases your soul and shakes you at the same time. This because it gives you the feeling of belonging in a place where belonging is a luxury, where belonging is still an open wound. In this part of the world, they don't say you are from Albania or you come from Albania, but they say you belong to Albania, and I think that's amazingly beautiful.